and
I don't have tits.
Well, come back to another video. I'm not doing that again. Anyway, so I've got Phoenix here with me. Say hello, Phoenix.
Hello.
And basically,
can we just say that we had like technical difficulties, so we had to record it again?
Yeah, we just had a bit of a pain in the ass with our audio and stuff. Anyway, so Nintendo announced Switch 2, and there's basically going to be like two types of Switch 2 enhanced Switch 1 games. The first type of Switch 2 enhanced Switch 1 games are ones that basically get like DLC and like stuff added on, as well as frame rate and graphical boosts. These will cost you money and to get, unless you've got expansion pass, and you get the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom one for free, but you've also got like Mario Party Jamboree. These will usually like take full advantage of the Switch 2 hardware and the unique features that the Switch 2 offers. The second type of Switch 1 Switch 1 games enhanced on the Switch 2 are games that will get a free update that will basically just tell the game, hey, you're not on the Switch 1, you're on the Switch 2, so you can use all this extra hardware and stuff, and it'll basically give the game a better frame rate. These games are ARMS, Captain Toad the Treasure Tracker, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Game Builder Garage, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain. Now, this basically confirms that these games will not be getting the second type of Switch 2 enhancements of like extra DLC and extra features and stuff. So, but this also creates an interesting thing where games that are not on this list may very well get the second type of Switch 1 enhancements. Like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Mario Party Jamboree. And we can assume this fairly safely because, while we're not game developers, we can say pretty safely that Switch, basically telling the Switch 1 games that they're on Switch 2, it probably wouldn't take a lot of time for them to do. Like, it's probably not the most intensive thing in the world on like research.
It could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, so we're willing to bet that these are at least like most of the games that will be getting a free update. Now, this means that any games that are not on this list are at least candidates right now to get the second type of Switch 2 enhanced ports. Now, there's games that obviously aren't on this list that won't, like Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield got DLC, and they aren't on this list.
Yes.
But games like Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's a bit more in the grey area because it didn't get DLC, but I kind of don't feel like they would add a ton to it really for it to be enhanced by the Switch 2. I think those games are more so just like, they're legacy Pokemon games, where Scarlet and Violet are the current Pokemon games, and both of them run quite well on the Switch 1, so there's no real need to do any enhancements for the Switch 2. Obviously you can make them look a bit nicer, but yeah, I think Scarlet and Violet need it more than those two.
Yes. Because can I just mention that I played the game since it came out, like 3 years ago, whenever it came out, and even when I play it now on my brand new Switch OLED, it still lags horrifically.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they definitely gonna be pausing it a bit so it doesn't that won't happen.
Yeah. But what other games can you think of on the Switch one that might get switched to enhanced port, like with like DLC and stuff?
That is a good question.
I would have thought Mario Odyssey would have been a good candidate, but it's in here, so it's very unlikely that it will be. So they're probably just like focusing on like making a new 3D Mario game rather than adding like a plus Bowser's Fury style onto Mario Odyssey. But what other games can you think of? Mario Kart probably won't because that's they're releasing World, so that it might get a enhance an update for later on. Maybe they might not have done it right now because Mario Kart World's coming out and they don't really want to be like releasing an update for that while Mario Kart World's releasing.
Yeah.
What other games on the Switch? Well, let me get a list of Nintendo Switch games.
Okay. Because believe it or not, I don't play that many.
Nintendo published Switch games, and obviously, third parties will also be able to do this.
It will, but their Nintendo will be focusing on like the first party, right?
Yeah, well, third parties can do this on their own. They don't need to go through Nintendo to do this. They can do it for their own games. And I wouldn't be surprised if before launch we will get like some third parties coming out. It's like, hey, this game of ours is going to be Switch 2 enhanced. So Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now I actually think this could, it's not super likely, but I think this could get an extra character pack that's Switch 2 exclusive. I would not put it past Nintendo, to be honest.
Well, the person that works on that, he said like that's all the characters. So I don't know.
But he says that, but then Nintendo's like, hey, we'll pay you a ton of money to add 5 more characters exclusive for Switch 2, so we can squeeze even more money out of it. Because, honestly, I don't think there is going to be another proper big Smash game like it. I honestly think that the next Smash Bros. Game is going to be a reboot where they go back to, like, maybe the same amount of characters as Smash 64, but they like proper like revamp it. Like they like revamp all the characters' movesets with like build the movesets from the ground up with like more modern references and stuff, and make it so that Ganon is basically isn't just Captain Falcon again. I honestly, and then maybe they might release DLC packs for that, but again,
okay, you know what? I'm gonna entertain you. What character were you thinking of?
Well, there's always like the obvious ones like Master Chief, Hollow Knight, or like Indie Rep or something. I don't know. Don't say Hollow Knight. Would it be fun and busted as fuck?
No. I was thinking about something else. I would like to see Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of those games, Hollow Knight, there are a lot of Hollow Knights like were on the Switch and coming to the Switch too.
Yeah, and like Silksong was in the wheel.
If they do, I think that would be a perfect fit.
Yeah, like it would not. I'm not saying it's super likely, but it would not surprise me if they did do that.
Yeah.
Like they're like the video game industry is real big. Like there's a lot of characters they could probably put in there. And then we've got Pikmin 4, which Yeah, that's the latest Pikmin, isn't it? And there's not Pikmin
Yes.
5's not been confirmed either.
Yes.
And it's not yet received DLC. So it would that is a good candidate for receiving one of those the like enhanced like with DLC for Switch 2. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I mean, it is the latest 2D Mario, and it's not received DLC yet. So it is a possibility.
Okay.
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Well, they haven't touched that in ages, so
Yeah.
I'm about to say like, so maybe it's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's on the lower end of likelihood, but it would be cool if they released like a furniture pack or something.
Yes.
With it, Mario, let's go. Oh,
They can make multiple colored frog chairs.
Yes, more frog chairs.
Yeah, the best chair in all of Animal Crossing.
Honestly, people would buy that for the memes.
Yeah, I know.
They would sell 1 million copies just for the memes alone.
Yeah. Like they don't know how much they will make just for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what's the next game on the list?
Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, I would fucking love if they made like some more like ghost some more like boss fights and stuff for Luigi's Mansion 3, because I didn't really get into the multiplayer stuff, and all of the DLC for Luigi's Mansion 3 was multiplayer. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they made some single player DLC for it, but I'm not willing to bet anything on it either. Because again, it did get DLC even if it was only multiplayer. Lily just touched my phone getting rid of the list. But yeah, I would love that. And I kind of don't see them doing a Luigi's Mansion 4 either, because while again I love Luigi's Mansion, I don't really see how much more you could really squeeze out of the concept.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
I
haven't played Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Yeah, I don't know about this one. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what Xenoblade is.
It was a Wii game. Got ported to Switch. Don't think it did ever receive any DLC, so they could release like a story DLC pack for it or something. I don't know. I've not played it.
I have not just played it. I never heard of it.
It's really popular, so you're probably going to get lampooned in the comment section about it. How could you not hear of Xenoblade Chronicles?
Oh, okay. Let's just say it, because guys say that in the comments. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I can care less.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I doubt that'll get anything because
I don't think. Yeah,
we're getting DK Bonanza. Like maybe after DK Bonanza releases and sells a ton of copies, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Again,
another Xenoblade game.
Yeah, I don't know if it got any DLC, but it's definitely possible they release a a Switch 2 exclusive story segment for it. But they have recently released like another Xenoblade game. I can't remember its name, so so they might hold off on that. They're
still making Xenoblade game. They're making more Xenoblade games.
Well, the last one that was released was a port of the Wii U game. Anyway.
With garbage? He's just trying to raise the viewers.
Anyway, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Again, I don't think so. It's a low possibility. Yeah, again, we are getting DK
Bonanza.
And also, it seems like with Donkey Kong Bonanza, they are like moving away from the rare design of DK. So I don't.
They're
think,
like a yeah.
Yeah.
They're like a branching to a new like. They're Japanesing it more because Rareware that made the modern DK design was a British company, so it was more Western design. So they're more like returning DK to its roots, more like Japanesey anime style. Then it went to shit after Rareware was bought by Microsoft.
Yeah. Anyway,
so it went down the shithole.
I rant about that enough. Let's continue on. Bayonetta 2. The Bayonetta game, and I'm just gonna say this for the Bayonetta games. Maybe they could add like some fun boss fights or something, but I don't really see them doing Bayonetta games.
Bayonetta?
Yeah.
What's Bayonetta?
The sexy witch from the Smash Bros.
I know the game.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get more comments so we can cancel us.
I'll just send them a link to your channel so they can cancel you.
Okay. And?
Yeah, it's no skin off my nose. I'll just redirect them to you. Like, please redirect all your complaints to Phoenix. Here's his channel.
Yeah, and I'll ignore him.
Hey, Zeno, it's good. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Comment down in the section. Put a comment in the section below if you get that reference. No, that might be a bit one to go. I'm exactly everything. Anyway,
next game.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
There's a second one?
There's a lot of Xenoblade games. They are very popular.
Okay. I assume so.
Yeah. Anyway, that was one of the early games for Switch. It came out in 2017.
Okay.
But again, I don't know if I got any DLC. Could get some like story DLC or something. I don't know. Ring Fit Adventure. Now this one is more interesting.
Yeah. This is an interesting one.
Because there's definitely stuff they could do with like the improvements with like the Joy-Con.
Joy-Con. I think it actually could. I would like to see an upgrade with Wii Fit.
Yeah, I think there's definitely something they could do there. I'm just not quite sure.
Yeah.
Astral Chain. I'm pretty sure that didn't get DLC. It released in 2019, so it's not super old. That same way as
Astral Chain. I'm not even joking I don't know what that is.
It was well received, if I remember correctly. It wasn't like the biggest. It wasn't like the biggest game of the year or anything, but it was
well received. Like,
yeah, it's well liked among the people who played it. So I could definitely see that game as something on Switch too.
Right. Next game.
I don't know why this isn't yet. Mario vs Donkey Kong, but it's got like the
why is that on there? Oh yeah, it was on the Switch. I don't think
no. This is Mario vs Donkey Kong from 2004.
No, that's a funny thing. It was like it's an HD remaster. For some reason, it just says the one from 2004, but the one that came on the Switch is a HD remaster.
Yeah. Splatoon.
That being said, I'm like, I do think they could add stuff in there. I just don't know.
Yeah, just add like some levels and stuff.
Yeah,
a level pack. Next one is Splatoon 2, but let's just talk about Splatoon 3 because it's the latest one.
Yeah,
most likely. It's not getting any DLC. Did it get? No, it did get DLC.
No,
yeah,
DLC.
It did get DLC. Yes, so probably not.
People want a Splatoon 4, which I don't think is likely, but I would like to see one.
Yeah, well, I definitely don't think this is going to get one. Kirby Star Allies.
Kirby Star Allies.
Yeah, like with Forgotten Land getting that one. I don't think this one will. And Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, right.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think one that got DLC. Two, I don't even think they even finished the DLC because I played the Tower of Doom.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't finish the DLC.
Yeah, but there was supposed to be a second DLC pack. With
it just
Rayman.
didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. Wait, it just didn't come out. Yeah,
which fuck them. I want to see Rayman.
Yeah, I paid for the version of the game that came with both DLC prepaid. So I'm pissed off about that.
I want to play Rayman. We haven't seen Rayman in decades.
Yeah, fuck Rayman.
Fuck you.
No, I'm not fucking Rayman. They're fucking Rayman. Oh god, that sounds bad out of context.
Okay, next game.
Metroid Prime Remastered.
I don't think so.
No. Because we're getting Prime 4. That's it. Snipperclips. Honestly, Snipperclips is, again, it's popular among the people who played it, and it's like a popular 2-player game. I've not had anyone to play it with because I'm Mr. Lonely.
Well, it's like one of those, another game where it focuses on like the Joy-Cons.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe they I wouldn't say this game alone, but I think it would be like a special, like some special edition where they can, because we have seen multiple there's a new way to use it.
Yeah, I do think they could bring out a level pack to basically just add some new levels utilizing the unique features of the new Joy-Cons.
Yes.
Metroid Dread.
Nope.
This one's a bit more interesting because unlike Prime, it's newer and because it came out in 2021. But not only that, but it's a 2D Metroid, so it's not cutting into Prime 4's demographic as much as Prime Remastered. So there's a bit more of a possibility for it, in my opinion. Also, it did not get DLC, so I would say it is possible that they would come out with some DLC, some sort of DLC, whether it's like a level pack or something for Metroid Dread.
Okay.
Maybe like Metroid Dread Zero Mission.
I never played a single Metroid game. I'm probably not.
I played Metroid 1 on the on the Switch.
Super SNES. Yeah.
Yeah, on Nintendo Online. I got lost. I had no idea where I was going.
Okay.
Anyway.
Then yeah, I'm definitely not.
Yeah. Next up is Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've not played this game.
I haven't played this game like physically, but I watched my sister play it.
Yeah.
Play it. It's a good game.
Yeah. Do you think you could get a DLC on Switch 2?
Yeah, I think it could. I don't know, like in what way, but I think they could definitely like add more to it.
Yeah.
Like one of those like post game things.
I'm gonna say definitely no for this game. Everybody want to Switch?
No.
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 Next game.
Princess Peach Showtime. Possibly.
I meant to play that. Possibly.
Yeah. Like
female representing.
Yeah.
That year alone was like full on representing princesses.
Yeah.
Princess Peach, Princess Zelda. Zelda hasn't had like her own game since CDI, in which we don't talk about.
Remember remember Princess Peach's game with the Vibe one?
Oh no! No, we don't talk about that either.
The Vibe one.
Oh, don't talk about it.
Like they made it so obvious at the end of the game. Like, just go take your mother's drawer. She might have a Vibe. It might be in there. So, God damn it, Nintendo, you're not even being subtle about this anymore.
My God.
Hey, imagine they come out to Princess Peach. I can't remember what the name was, but imagine they just remake that and they keep all the weapons in it. Yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, Princess Peach Showtime. I'm saying this is a strong possibility because again, even though it is more of a niche product, product being mainly focused for like targeting younger girls, it definitely is. It didn't get to DLC, and I could definitely see them like releasing a level pack for it as well. Yeah. So maybe. Playing 4. We already know about Playing 4. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Yeah, no.
No,
just because it's a game.
I mean, I would like to. I would like to see one, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah. And even if they did, it would probably get lampooned for not being nearly as good as the main game.
Yeah. So it's better off for them to just leave it as is.
Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp.
What's it? What? Okay. Again, what's Advanced War?
I played it. It was fun. So basically, you have your dudes. And you've got like tanks, you've got like riflemen, you've got rocket launcher guys, and they all have like their strengths and weaknesses and stuff, and you gotta go kill the other guys.
That's not really explain.
It's a bit like chess. It's a bit like a game of chess.
Oh God, no! That
with like tanks and stuff.
Fuck that! Oh no! Fuck that!
I had fun with it until I got to this one level with fog. You could not see shit. But,
oh my God.
But the AI could see fucking everything and it would just come out of the fog, kill your dudes, then go back into the fog before you could do shit about it. Like, I'm
done. No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, it's a possibility, but because it's just like a combination game of 2 Game Boy Advance games...
pack, like a game pack.
Yeah. The game I don't recognize. Another Code Recollection.
I'm sorry?
Another Code Recollection. It was released in 2024.
Let me check. Another Code Recollection?
Recollection. RECOLLECTION.
Another code. I never heard of it.
Well, seeing as how neither of us really know this game, we'll just give that a skip.
Yeah.
WarioWare Move It.
I don't think so.
Right. 50-50 shot here. I either think they're going to release one for WarioWare game where it has mini games utilizing the unique features of the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons, or we are going to get an entirely new WarioWare game for the Switch 2, which again utilizes the unique features of the Nintendo Switch 2.
All right. Let's check out a couple more games here.
Mario and Luigi Brothership. It's a new game. It released in 2024. It's not got any DLC in now, so I think this is a strong candidate.
Yeah, I think so too.
The only thing that may hinder this, it's chances like the fact that it's a spin-off game, and it wasn't super well received. Like, people didn't hate it, but it wasn't beloved like the other Mario and Luigi games.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Oh, this was one of my most disappointing Switch games.
Yeah, because it wasn't as good as the other ones.
Yeah. But that's coming to Nintendo Switch Online GameCube.
Woo!
Yeah.
I haven't played that one.
It costs a shit ton of money nowadays if you want to buy it physically.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that I had a feeling they were going to do something like add like GameCube games. And there's so many GameCube games I have not played, so now I can play Wind Waker and Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Okay,
Another thing that we talked about before the other day before it was announced on Direct.
Yeah. So this is another one of my most disappointing Switch games, but not because of the game itself, but because it didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do. So Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Now the reason why this is one of my most disappointing games is because I was really hoping this would be the start of them like remaking the Mystery Dungeon games, because I fucking love them, and then we might get a new Mystery Dungeon game that I would fucking love, except for the Gates to Infinity that can burn in hell. But no, we just got the one, and they never remade any other Mystery Dungeon game, and I am big sad.
Yeah. And honestly, they learned a lesson when making Pokemon Rumble. So,
but yeah, Mystery Dungeon, good games, but yeah, I doubt this will get anything on Switch 2. Again, it's basically a remake of a Game Boy Advanced and DS game fused into one.
Yeah.
And there's just not really any way I can see the Mystery Dungeon games properly utilizing in a unique way the Switch 2 hardware, other than just making it look nicer.
Yeah.
Also, remake Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Guardians of Time, you cowards. Or Sky. Time, Sky, and Dark. Is it Time, Sky, and Darkness? Yeah, Time, Sky, and Darkness. Remake those for you cowards. Anyway,
just don't make Pokemon Rumble again.
Oh, yeah,
I'd rather say in the lava pit.
Yeah. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Yeah, I don't think this will get anything, because again, it's a remake. It didn't get any DLC, so
wait, wasn't Link's Awakening on the list of enhancements?
No, not Link's Awakening. It was.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, yeah, no, sorry, yeah, Link's Awakening was. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna get like a frame rate boost and look nicer. Candace of Hyrule, that's probably not gonna... Might get a DLC pack, level pack maybe, but I don't really see it utilising the hardware of the Switch 2 to enhance its graphics and frame rate.
Alright.
And the last one we'll do, because it's the last one on the list, Detective Pikachu Returns. Yeah, I don't really see that getting one either.
Yeah, I don't see that either. There's like a low chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was like everybody want to Switch as well, which again I doubt that. Like that's more likely than 1-2 Switch. But I still don't think it's likely, because that was just as badly received as 1-2 Switch, if I remember correctly. So I don't think they'll do that. I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo; they just do things sometimes. Is there any third parties that you think will announce any Switch 2 enhancements, like maybe Rockstar game with the Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy getting enhancements on Switch 2, maybe?
I haven't played any third-party games on Switch, so
Yeah.
I don't play third-party. I play first-party.
Yeah.
I play S-Class. I get the S-Class seat.
Yeah. But there are definitely like third-party games that have struggled on Switch that I think will get a patch. I also think like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity should probably get a just free update to increase its frame rate, because I loved the first Hyrule Warriors, but I couldn't finish Age of Calamity because of the low frame rate. It just made the game feel so much more sluggish and kind of killed the enjoyment of it. But yeah, is there any games you want to get an update or enhancements or anything on Switch 2?
I can't think of anything.
No?
Oh,
Well,
man.
if you, the viewer, can think of any games you'd like to see enhanced on Switch 2, tell me down in the comment section below. And
Also, if you want to come at me because I haven't never heard of Xenoblade, Rich will put a link to my channel in the description so you can try to cancel me. I won't look at them.
yay. Anyway, I hope you guys all did enjoy this video. We hope to see you guys in the next video, live stream, or whatever we're doing next. And bye-bye.
Bye.